What's going on, guys? Welcome to this live stream. You'll notice I got someone else in here with me tonight. I want to introduce Shane Martin. He is our Region 5 region director. So he covers Illinois, Ohio, Indiana, Missouri, that region of the U.S. Please don't mind the mess I got going on behind me. Still trying to move into the new house and get settled. But we wanted to come tonight and announce a new event that Shane has been working on. Shane, why don't you announce it?
So we are holding a benefit tournament on June 4th at Clinton Lake in Weldon, Illinois. Uh, Registration and weigh-in will be held at the Barefoot Cove Marina. And all proceeds of this tournament are being donated to Tackle 22 to help get veterans on the water, to help with their mental health, and combat 22-a-day veteran suicides.
That is ultimately our goal. We got to drive that number way down. We're losing way too many veterans every year. Just recently, within the last month, I lost another one that I served with at Marine Corps Air Station New River. So, guys, if you're out there, veterans especially, pick up the phone. Reach out to someone you haven't spoken to in a while. Maybe someone you served with. You never know uh, what someone's state of mind is, and just a kind word or hey, how you doing, bro? You know, might save a life. But so let's jump into the nitty gritty about the tournament. It is a catfish tournament.
It is a catfish tournament. It's a 3-bag limit.
Is that going to be your three biggest fish, or are you going to follow the two overs and an under format?
Nope, it's 3 biggest fish. I thought about doing the 2 overs and unders, but I mean, we're really not at a place with our lake yet to where you guys that are avid about it, you're not going to you've got no reason to not be able to keep 3 decent blues from our lake alive.
Yeah, that's awesome. A lot of places we go that don't have that creel limit that like Alabama does. A lot of them will do your three biggest fish. So um, whether it's a blue, a channel, or a flathead, bring it to the scales. Is I know that we are encouraging anglers that sign up for this tournament to bring a veteran. But is there a veteran requirement? Like, do you have to have a veteran on your boat to fish this tournament?
So there's no veteran requirement, but it's definitely encouraged. I can't go into all the details yet. I'll make it public once I physically have it in hand, but there is going to be an epic Veterans Big Fish Award that will be 100% handmade. That it will go along with the cash prize.
That's awesome. What's up, Mike? Mike Mitchell kicked our butt a couple weekends ago at Wheeler. They had a great tournament, caught some great fish, man. But yeah, so there's no veteran requirement, but it is our goal that 100% of the boats that sign up for this tournament put a veteran on their boat and take them fishing for the day. That is obviously what we do as an organization under Tackle 22 is we take veterans and active duty service members out on fishing trips to teach alternative methods for coping with PTSD, as well as just go out and have a great time with the men and women who served our country. So if you are interested in fishing this tournament and you want to bring a veteran, but you maybe don't know how to connect with one, um, definitely reach out to Shane or reach out to myself as we get closer to the event, and we will blow up social media and find you a veteran to put on your boat.
Absolutely.
We definitely are hoping for no empty seats and no boats without a veteran. So it's not required. It's not a requirement. A lot of people don't want to fish with strangers on their boat, but I guarantee you, the first time that you put a veteran on your boat and go out fishing and just listen to the stories that they might tell, or just go out and have a great time, man, you'll be hooked. Just like I was. You won't want to fish with anyone else. What do you think?
One of my favorite stories to date is the older Navy veteran that hounds me to go fishing on the regular basis. He can't swim, but yeah, he was in the Navy.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing they make flotation devices, PFDs and such.
Or like when I told him, don't, it's a riveted boat. It leaks a little bit of water. He goes, well, between you and I, submarines leak water too.
Oh, Apex Predators in the house. What's up, Apex? How you doing, my brother? Y'all be sure and go follow Apex Predator Outfitters. I've been meaning to call you here recently, but we need to talk soon. Apex is out there doing great things. I really love their clothing line. They just came out with an awesome commercial that is on their Facebook page. So be sure to go send them a follow.
I'll have to go check that out. I don't think I've been on their page yet.
Yeah, Apex. He's from Illinois. He's from Decatur.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Alan Daniels, what's up, brother? How are you doing?
I mean, so far we've got a great list of raffle sponsors for this event. Hopefully we can keep it growing, but
yeah. So again, guys, if anyone's interested in sponsoring the event, Shane does have tiers set up. So if you are a vendor or a business and you like to donate product, it is our goal that every veteran that shows up leaves with something. That's going to be difficult to do, but it is a goal of ours. So if you want to send product, that'd be great. Please reach out to me or Shane, or we also have tiers for cash sponsors so that we can put that straight towards the prize money. And it is our goal that every veteran that shows up to fish leaves with something. So please help us make that reality.
My goal is to hopefully not only every veteran go home with something, but every angler in that tournament. My goal is to where nobody goes home empty-handed, whether it's a giveaway prize, big or small. If you're not in the money, hopefully everybody will be able to go home with something.
Mike Mitchell asked that you please send him the tiers.
Mike Mitchell. Oh, hey, what's up, Mike?
So just to give you guys, if you are a business owner or a potential sponsor and you're maybe on the fence, I just wanted to give you some stats here, for advertising on the Tackle 22 page in the past 90 days, looking at our analytics from our social media, the last 90 days, we are reaching 24.9 million people. That is our post reach for the last 90 days. So, we are definitely looking for sponsors for this event, but we also want to contribute and help those that do sponsor the event. So, if you want to reach out to me, we can come up with an advertising plan and make sure that you are getting the best bang for your buck or your product. So we definitely want to show our support to you and your business for supporting our cause. So just want to say thanks in advance to anybody who reaches out. Who else?
And Mike Mitchell's actually been trying to help me out quite a bit. He's actually the one that Tom and I may be starting a tournament series with.
That would be awesome. Especially with the regulations and stuff like that in Illinois, and how that's kind of destroyed tournament fishing up there. It'd be nice to see some new trails coming out.
Mike, Tom, and myself, we all get along pretty good. Mike's one heck of a guy, so
heck yeah.
We're all three well liked through the series that was here, so we kind of feel like if we were to start something permanent, that we could draw a pretty good crowd.
Yeah, I actually thought that the Mike Mitchell that's talking was the Mike Mitchell that's down here in Alabama. So So
I get confused too. I've got both of them on my Facebook, and when I look it up, they're both holding the fish picture. So I actually have to look at the face in the picture.
right, and also beyond that, there is Matt Mitchell also. So like every time I see a Mitchell, I'm like, looking trying to decipher which one it is. But Mike, thank you for supporting Shane, supporting Tackle 22, and supporting this event and the veterans that we serve. Um, yeah, that's awesome. So if you guys have been following us for the last few weeks or so, we Big Country, my partner and I, we fished the North Alabama Catfish Trail on Wheeler Lake, and we managed a second place finish with 113 pounds. We caught two really good overs and spent the rest of the day trying to chase a under. And man, we didn't catch another fish all day long. And Mike Mitchell, that's down here in Alabama. He's a guide and a great fisherman and a great guy. He actually he beat us by 10 pounds. So if we would have found that under, it would have been real close. Hey Stella.
She's got to have her screen time.
Oh, I know it. Stella, how big of a fish are you gonna catch next time you go fishing? This big? This big?
Who's going to get one bigger, me or mommy?
Mommy, that's a
Bigger.
another thing too that we've kind of been discussing internally within Tackle 22 is female veterans.
Stop.
We're looking for female veterans and female veterans that fish. We have no female volunteers, and we definitely want to help represent our sisters in arms also. So if you're watching this video
Maddie's not in here. Stop.
and you're a female veteran or you're interested in supporting female veterans, please reach out to me so we can talk a little bit more about the program. Statistically, females leaving the military with post-traumatic stress probably got it from different means than males, and we want to make sure that we have some understanding with that. So nobody's going to know better than another female veteran. So we definitely want that understanding within the organization. So reach out to me. Any veterans watching that would like to go out on a trip or would like to volunteer their time to take veterans fishing, also please reach out to me because we have a goal this year of completing 150 vet trips. We did 114 last year, not including events, and I think that we're going to smash that goal. And we also want to grow our volunteer pool, so we could certainly use your help.
And while we're on here, Eddie, I want to do this publicly because I'm extremely proud of this kid. Mike Williams, if you're on here, or if Lexi, if you're on here. Gavin, congratulations on signing on the dotted line and joining the United States Army. I wish you the best of luck at Fort Benning. We can't wait till you come back home.
Oh, somebody, he's going to be a infantry or a scout or what?
Going infantry, and he's also looking at going airborne rangers.
Okay, so he'll be on Fort Benning for a while.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So have him get in touch with me. Make sure he has my number, because if he gets Liberty, I'm 10 minutes from Fort Benning. I'll go pick him up. We'll go fishing.
Awesome.
So that's great news. It's in the world we live in right now. It's difficult to find men and women who are willing to put their life on the line and stand in defense of their country and our way of life. So that's incredible. I'm really, really proud to hear that, and good luck on Sand Hill. That's all I can say.
Out of all the bases for me to choose for basic, that would not be one of them.
Oh man. I can tell you that they'll have fun for sure. They will
But
definitely have fun.
he comes from a great family as far as military service goes. His dad was in the Army. His mom was in the Army.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So let's if you're just joining us, we started this live stream to announce an event on Clinton Lake in Weldon, Illinois. It's going to be a catfish tournament. Alyssa, what we need for the June 4th event, we need sponsors, cash sponsors. So we're hoping. What's up, Kat? My sister's in the house too. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to raise cash from sponsors so that we can put up guaranteed money. I know for me as an angler, if I'm looking at tournaments, something that has a tournament that has guaranteed money is very attractive for me to fish. So I know that whether 5 boats show up or 500 boats show up, I know what the payout is. So we definitely want to make sure that we want to try to have guaranteed money. It may not happen, but it is a goal. So am I going to come up for that, Cat? I am certainly going to try. I'm
just saying, but it's coincidentally the day after the Cabela's King Cat in Carlisle.
So that is another good point, guys. If I forgot all about that. If you're fishing Cabela's King Cat in Illinois, it is the day after. Shane, remind me, June 4th is a Sunday, correct?
It is a Sunday. June 3rd is the Cabela's King Cat on Carlisle Lake here in Illinois.
So just think about that if you're coming up to support Cabela's King Cat. I hope you do. Bob and the team over at Cabela's King Cat have supported Tackle 22 since we met. If you've been watching the Pursuit channel with the Cabela's King Cat USA series being filmed and broadcasted on the Pursuit channel, you probably saw my ugly mug on there talking about Tackle 22 a couple of times and presenting a nice veteran prize money to some of our volunteers. So thank you, Bob and King Cat, for supporting. And yeah, so come out, support King Cat, and then come out and fish with us at Clinton.
And if they are a regular that fishes all the King Cats and that they're going to fish the King Cat on Clinton Lake in April and they have any questions, find me. I will be there. I will be fishing that event.
Awesome. So anyone who wants to fish our tournament on June 4th, and you want to put a veteran on your boat but maybe don't know how to reach one, reach out to us. We'll post it on social media, and we will start to have or generate kind of like a standby list or a list of interested veterans, and we will certainly do our best to put a veteran on your boat for the tournament. So
I'm sure I could call about 6 of them in my phone right now and they'd all jump on board.
Heck, depending on who it is, I might just fly up and leave my boat here. I might have to be a veteran on somebody's boat.
Hey.
That's right. But no,
I thought you were going to come up with your boat. You were going to use my boat, and Tom and I were going to hop on the Dynasty.
Oh man, y'all are crazy. What's up, Kasha?
Yeah, you got to admit, it sounded good on my behalf.
Oh, I bet it did. I'd let you borrow it for sure. You can borrow it all you want to in the driveway. I'll keep the keys, and y'all can go out there and vroom vroom.
Daydream.
Oh man.
But yeah. we do have a good list of raffle sponsors starting. We've got TWC rods. For those that don't know the abbreviation, it's Tangling with Catfish. Smackdown rod holders. We have Knickknacks Custom CNC. They are donating a one-off custom cutting board.
Oh, I've been following them. They're doing some cool work.
He does phenomenal work. I have zero regrets going through him to get mine done. Turned out absolutely amazing.
Right.
Interstate Batteries is going to be donating a couple of marine batteries.
God, I think I go through 3 of those a year.
We got Joey Middleton donating some bait towels.
Thank you, Joey.
We got Terry Mitchell, who is going to be donating the Veteran Big Fish Award. I can't wait to see this thing in person. It's going to be absolutely sweet.
So
River Rat Reel Repair, and then we got Meat Hunter Rods so far.
That's awesome. So that's Jarrett and Charles Crook. Thank you also for supporting us. My sister Catherine, she's a baker out of Chicago, and she says she'll donate some cookies and gift certificates. Guys, if let me tell you, I'm a cookie connoisseur. Okay. And if you see me in person, you can tell I don't miss many cookies. There's not a plate of cookies that's going to pass me without me getting one. But my sister makes some awesome cookies. But I also wanted to take a minute and just kind of shout out Stacy Gatson from SmackDown Catfishing. Stacy always supports us in what we do. He's always representing us, wearing the Tackle 22 swag, or wearing his hat wherever he goes. So Stacy, if you're watching this, thank you. I really do appreciate it. And also Jarrett, and Charles Crook from Meat Hunter. Thank you guys so much. Dale Dunaway from Dale's Tackle will sure to be supporting this event. So, thank you, Dale. And, anyone else that, I hope I'm not forgetting anybody, but if anyone wants to get involved, it doesn't matter if you have a, a poodle washing business or if you're in the fishing industry, we sure could use your support, and, so could our veterans.
I got a couple other feelers out, but unfortunately, in today's day and age, when you look up a company and want to speak to somebody, there's not very common that there's a phone number on the website. It's all done via email anymore.
Yeah, and that's okay too. We'll keep punching through on via emails, and we will hopefully reach the right people. Whether you fish or not, veteran suicide is a tragedy, and it's across the country, nationwide. It's not going anywhere unless we get out there and make a difference. So we have to get out there and get in between the veterans and the things that keep them up at night. Make sure that they know that they have a support system in us, within our organization and within this nation. I never felt more alone in my life than when I got out of the Marine Corps and there were no veterans around me. I could be in a room full of 100 civilians, and I still feel alone, still feel like I didn't relate, and it took some time to really get comfortable being around people who probably just wouldn't understand the stories that I told or the way I talked about certain things, so getting out and getting amongst other veterans, especially out fishing, man, it changed my life.
And it's amazing at the friendships and the bonds that we have made with so many of the veterans that we have taken out.
Absolutely. And whether you want to get involved with Tackle 22 fishing or there's other great organizations out there, just get involved. Even if you're not a veteran, our veterans need you. So if Tackle 22 is not the organization for you, you just looking elsewhere. There are other great organizations that are out there supporting veterans. Please get involved. James Hook, no. No, we haven't reached Washington State yet. I'm trying really hard to push out west. and it's fortunate. Um, we've kind of grown by networking, our volunteer staff. So it's kind of been, hey, I got this buddy. Hey, I got this buddy. They're veterans. They're interested, and I love growing that way because, um, especially if you're bringing your veteran friends in to help join the organization. There's going to be a lot more longevity there, and less attrition. So we're going to lose less volunteers, but we're certainly pushing, man, and I'm really hoping that we grow out there this year.
Yeah, it seems like we've struggled to get. It's like from Missouri east,
West.
everybody is all for it. Missouri west, it's like, yeah, no, we don't feel like it.
Yeah, no, it's not necessarily that they don't feel like it. We have had we've had volunteers in Oklahoma, or had a volunteer in Oklahoma. We now have Texas. We signed on Texas, Kansas. We got Lee Atkins out in Kansas. Life happens to people. Not everyone can be, not everyone can drag vets fishing all year long. Life happens. Things change, and you got to take care of the home team first. So anyone watching this, don't think for a second that if you sign on to be a volunteer and something happens and you need to step away, there is absolutely zero hard feelings, I promise. um we understand that you got to take care of the home team, or if you join the volunteer staff and you just think that maybe it's not for you, there's no hard feelings there either. Absolutely not. um it gets to be a little different when you're taking people fishing versus just going out fishing by yourself.
Yeah, but you yourself put it kind of in the best terminology you can for what we do. If you're going fishing and you got an empty seat, why not take a veteran? You never know, you could be saving their life that day.
That's very true. Very true. There's uh no use going fishing with an empty seat. I'm guilty of going fishing by myself. Sometimes I do think it's a great way to clear my head, when the walls are closing in. But most of the time, if big country's not with me, I definitely want to get someone on the boat, a veteran or whatever. What's up, Skylar?
I mean, you're not wrong. There's times I just want to go by myself just to clear my head and get away from reality. But
I'm not sure if you guys can see this on the Facebook side, but I'm also streaming on YouTube at the same time. And Skylar, he's a kid I met fishing local tournaments here on the Chattahoochee. He's got a YouTube channel called Outdoors for Life, and I believe uh, I gave him my Dale's tackle jersey last year. I think it was the last Goat Rock tournament that I fished. I gave him my Dale's tackle jersey. I hope you still have it. No, but Skylar's a great fisherman, man. Him and his dad and his grandpa and stuff, they come out and fish a lot, and they usually do pretty well. So it's good to see you, Skylar. Um, Ryan Vance, I think they let me become a volunteer, so their standards aren't that tough. Yep. Oh, that's right, Justin. That's when I lost my old Terra. That's when my old Terra auto deployed going down the lake, which consequently Minn Kota says is impossible. But that's another video.
that sounds like your luck's kind of like mine. If it's impossible, it'll happen.
Yeah, that was an interesting phone call, but I'm not going to get into all that. I've since moved on to bigger and better. But well, good luck to you, Skylar. We need to get together and go fishing soon. We need to get Cullen and all them out there and do some fishing. The striper run is about to start here on the Chattahoochee River. So we should be out doing a whole bunch of fishing here soon. But
I'm hoping to. I'm hoping to be out not this weekend, but next weekend.
Same.
Take-
Well, I probably won't get out during the weekend next week, but hopefully I should be able to get out a couple of times next week after we get back from Disney.
I may have to fight off a couple crappie boats, but
Or just go drag you some jigs for crappie.
another, I'm going to reach out to a company for two different reasons. One's for the tournament, and two's because I need some backup sinkers because apparently everybody and their brother likes mine because Mayhem tackles out of them, Dale's tackles out of them, Tackle Bandits out of them.
Oh, out of sinkers.
Yeah, out of my drifting weights. I literally have one left. So I think I'm going to reach out to reel them up and get 6 or 9 of his just to have on the back burner for now.
Oh yeah. And we can talk to Ron too about sponsoring the event and sending up some dragon weights. I'm sure he'd love to get involved.
Yeah, I was going to talk to him. He actually helped sponsor the Fishing for Fin event we did.
Yeah, Ron's good people, you know, and it's always nice to have veteran owned businesses support, you know, veteran organizations. So
You know what? Speaking of veteran-owned organizations, I've got a company I'm going to reach out to. I've spent plenty of money with them. I'm going to reach out to Frag out in Colorado.
yeah, I mean, reach out to anybody and everybody. You know, that's kind of the name of the game. You know, we all, whether you're a civilian or a veteran, you know, I'm sure you can at least think of someone in your family who was in the military or friends who were in the military. And you know, there's probably with the statistics being what they are now, there's probably a high chance that either you or your family member has had some experience with veteran suicide, and you know, losing friends or family members to that, which is tragic. So whether you fish or not, or you're a veteran or not, the lives of veterans do matter. And um, yeah, and we should all be taking part to help. But so again, guys, come out and join us. Clinton Lake, June 4th, Weldon, Illinois, the day after King Cat. So I believe it's what, 2 hours from the lake.
Yeah, something like that. Registrations starts at 5 a.m. Lines in at 7.
Yep. So let's we'll get out some more information as we grow. I realize we still have about 4 months until this event's going on, which gives us plenty of time to get the word out. If you plan on attending, please let us know in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video, especially if you are anywhere near Clinton Lake. If you live anywhere near Clinton Lake, be sure to get this video out to Illinois fishing groups, or at least begin to start to spread the information so that we can reach local veterans and have local veterans on standby in case someone needs a veteran for their boat. So Shane, you got any parting words?
Well, I can say the live's been an informal live. I've also had some people direct message me since we've been on here. So once we get off, I got to start going through my messages. But every little bit helps, no matter big or small. It doesn't matter.
Yep. Whether it's $5 or $500, it all goes to the same pot. Stella, I see you. You are adorable. Thank you for being live with us, Stella. It would not be a Tackle 22 event without you waving at us. So thank you for joining, Stella.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna call it. We've been live now for about 35 minutes. Skylar, I see your question. My personal best largemouth was about 11 pounds. It's been a long time. Me and a buddy of mine used to sneak on to TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra, the PGA golf course, and we'd go fish those ponds during the largemouth spawn. Monster fish in there. Oh my God. You go in there and drag 8-pound fish all day long.
That seems to be the theme with golf courses.
some, but you got to be careful. And we weren't supposed to be there. So there's that. But anyways, all right, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with us again. If you're interested in getting involved with this event or with Tackle 22 in general, if you'd like to sponsor a vet trip or go to our website, tackle22fishing.com, buy yourselves one of these wonderful looking hats. They're Richardson 112s. And every purchase off of our website helps another veteran go fishing. So thank you guys again for all your support, and yeah, we'll talk soon.